US President Donald Trump is sending active duty Marines into LA to quash protests against government immigration raids and deportations.
The US Northern Command confirmed that a battalion of 700 Marines had been activated to work with the more than 2,000 National Guard troops already mobilized in the city. Trump is also sending another 2,000 National Guard troops to the city, inviting a sharp reaction from the state's governor, Gavin Newsom.
Now, this deployment came as the fourth day of protests unfolded in LA. Demonstrators gathered outside a federal detention center where LA Police Department officers were forming containment lines seemingly aimed at separating demonstrators from federal agents.
There were scenes of levity as some protesters danced to a band playing music from a truck on the street. In some areas, workers were seen cleaning up torched cars set ablaze during the protests on Sunday. Stores were boarded up because of damage, and cleaners began to remove graffiti, which covered signages and buildings in downtown Los Angeles.
On Sunday, demonstrators took over streets in downtown LA, torching cars and looting stores in ugly scenes that saw law enforcement responding with tear gas and rubber bullets. Vandals had set fires and smashed windows, adding to the scenes of damage left after 5 Waymo self-driving cars were torched.
Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Police Department said that the department has not been formally notified that a Marine infantry battalion will be arriving in the city. In a statement, Chief Jim McDonnell also suggested that 700 Marines showing up on the streets of Los Angeles would present a significant logistical and operational challenge.
California Governor Gavin Newsom slammed the move as deranged and un-American. In a social media post, Newsom wrote, I'm quoting here, U.S. Marines have served honorably across multiple wars in defense of democracy. They should not be deployed on American soil, facing their own countrymen to fulfill the deranged fantasy of a dictatorial president.
Earlier, when asked about the possibility of Marine deployment in Los Angeles, President Donald Trump had said that he would deploy additional troops to California if necessary.
We'll see what happens. I mean, I think we have it very well under control. I think it would have been a very bad situation. It was heading in the wrong direction. It's now heading in the right direction.
Trump also suggested that he would support an arrest of Newsom. Tom Homan, the administration's border czar, threatened to arrest anyone who obstructs immigration enforcement efforts in the state, including Newsom and LA Mayor Karen Bass. The president was asked what crime has Governor Newsom committed, and he did not have a clear answer to that.
I think his primary crime is running for governor because he's done such a bad job. What he's done to that state is like what Biden did to this country. And that's pretty bad. It's a wrong philosophy. Hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants, many of them prisoners. They're taking up your health care. They're taking up your space in schools. They're taking up your hospital. And in many cases, they're criminals.
And for more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani has also sent us a report as to what's happening. Let's listen to this now.
The Trump administration has deployed 700 Marines to Los Angeles, California, to guard federal property, joining the 2,000 National Guard troops already on the ground. California Governor Gavin Newsom condemned the move as being quote-unquote provocative, accusing President Trump of fueling division. In the protests sparked by federal immigration crackdowns across the country and the arrest of a union leader, about 150 people have been arrested so far since Friday. Trump has labeled the protesters as insurrectionists, with some wondering whether or not he may invoke the 1807 Insurrection Act to deploy active duty military. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.